Hello everyone, how are we doing? Welcome back to another episode of my Star Sign Legacy Challenge. This is episode 24. We're here with Neve, who is just cooking some pet food after school. It is about an hour since I last recorded. We have Prim upstairs who wants to do a yoga routine, so she is here doing an energy centering yoga routine. Neve actually wanted to cook pet food, which is why I've got her doing this. She might make two, because obviously we have two dogs, and I think only one can have, they can only have one. I think it's only one serving, is what I'm trying to say. But Neve actually has something she needs to ask her mum. So once she's finished cooking, she is going to head upstairs and have a bit of a chat with her mum. So she's just finished making the dog bone. So can we, I thought she was going to eat it. Oh, she's going to give it to Vixen. Oh, I love that. I didn't even ask her to give it to Vixen. But she's going to come and put it on the floor for her little puppy. And I've noticed she wants to have a chat with Noel. I love that. But here's little Vixen eating her little dog bone meat pie. But Neve actually, as I say, needs to come and have a chat with her mum. So she's going to come upstairs. And I know Prim is doing yoga at the moment, but we are going to have a deep conversation with her. So Neve is actually just asking her mum. She's going to propose a crazy scheme and she's going to say, Mum, I had a chat with some of my friends, and as it's the weekend, we were wondering if maybe we could go away and maybe do a bit of camping together this weekend. So she had a chat with Noel, Layla and Megan, and the four of them decided they wanted to actually spend the weekend maybe away together. She is supposed to be about like 16 at this point, so she's getting a bit older, and she's like, please can we go away just for like Saturday and Sunday, just to the campground, just something fun to do. I don't want to be at home doing nothing all weekend. And her mum's like, well, you can do that, but if you're going to do that, you have to be back in time on Monday morning, ready for school. You're not going to be skipping school on Monday just for it. And she's like, no, of course, I completely understand. And she's like, if you want to do that, you have to leave at like 6 a.m. tomorrow morning. You can't go tonight. It's Friday night. It's too late to go now. You have to leave tomorrow morning. And then you will be back in time Monday morning before school. And I'm completely trusting you to do that. And he's like, yeah, of course. So she's just texting her friends saying, yeah, we're in. We're going to do that. So she's like, fine, okay, I'll stay home tonight, and then we will be going to Granite Falls tomorrow morning. So we'll be going Saturday morning, and she will be staying all of Saturday, all of Sunday, and arriving at coming back home Monday morning, bright and early, the day before Winterfest Eve, so that she can still go to school on Monday. But if we only go for one day, she won't get very much time in. So she's basically asked her mum, and her mum said, yes, you can go away, but you have to leave at 6 a.m. tomorrow morning. So that is her plan. She's like, okay, fine, I'll stay in tonight, I won't see anyone. And so yeah, that is the plan. So Prim is actually going to come and eat a fruit salad that she got out. I think maybe once Neve has finished she's decided to have a s'more for dinner. Of course she has. She's getting in the camping spirit, okay? She might also then come and make a pet recipe, this time for Rudy, because Vixen got it last time. So we'll give Rudy a plate. Prim is feeling really, really energized after her yoga, and she has decided she actually wants to go for a jog. So she is going out to do even more exercise. She's going for a little bit of a jog this evening on Friday night. Neve is about to start cooking her next pet meal. Neve has just received a call from Noel at 8:30 this evening saying a sports game is going on tonight. Let's go root for the home team. Now Neve knows that her parents have asked her to stay home, but she has quite a big crush on Noel at the moment. She's too afraid to act on it, and I don't think she will for a little while. But if he's asking her to go out somewhere, I feel like she's going to want to say yes. And she did have a wanted chat with him. So even though her parents have asked her to stay home, she is going to say okay, and she is going to try and sneak out without them noticing. So she is going to say okay, and I believe we have about an hour or two to actually before their opportunity disappears. So she is going to hope their parents maybe get distracted or go to bed or something. But she has actually noticed right now, conveniently, that Rudy wants to have a bit of fun. So maybe we'll go and see if he wants to play fetch outside. So maybe we'll come outside and say we're just gonna go play fetch with Rudy for a bit. Don't worry about staying up if I play with him outside for a little bit longer. And our childhood friend Naoki is here, bless. Unfortunately, Naoki, you're still a little bit too young. This is what I mean. He was still quite a bit younger than us, so it's cute that we were friends with him while we were children. But for now, I think Neve's a little bit too old, a little bit too old to be playing with Naoki. So it is 10 o'clock, and Prim and Jacob are a little bit occupied upstairs. So Neve is going to take this opportunity to sneak out with her friend. She knows that they're getting older, so when they go upstairs to bed, they're going to stay upstairs for bed. And luckily, her room is on the ground floor, so hopefully they won't even notice that she's gone, because they'll think, oh, she's just taking herself to sleep. She needs to get up nice and early in the morning. Jacob has been informed of the plans by Prim, so they think she's just taking herself to bed for an early night, when actually she snuck out to a school game with her friends. So she is going to hope that she doesn't get caught, and hopefully she doesn't, because then this will tick off her next part of her aspiration, which is perfect. Neve has just got back from the game at 1:30 in the morning, and it says, pumped up, woo, go school sports team, our team beat rival school sports team. Amazing, love that. So she does actually have a new sentiment with Noel from this. So it says Noel trusts Neve. I've never seen that before. I love that so much. And lasting memories. Accepting the invite out became a great memory between Neve and Noel that will hopefully lead to a lasting friendship. Oh my gosh. Love that so much. But yeah, she is going to have to head to sleep, because she does have to get up in about 4 or 5 hours if she wants to go on this camping trip with her friends. Neve is awake at 5 a.m. because she has to leave very soon. She's going to shower, go to the toilet and grab some food, but she is feeling really confident this morning, because it says, stealth master from sneaking in successfully. Simply a whisper in the wind, Neve swiftly avoided detection and deftly escaped her confines with little more than misplaced dust to prove she ever left. Amazing. So she managed to get away with sneaking out without her parents realising. They had gone straight to sleep, and they were already asleep at the time she got home, so they had no idea she snuck out. I think she's actually going to have to leave eating until she gets to the campground, because it is already 6 o'clock and she hasn't left yet, and she does need to leave so she can arrive back in time. So she is just calling up with her friends, arranging the transport and the campsite and everything. So we are going to head to Granite Falls, and we are going to stay at the campground. So they are camping, they are not going to be on a lodge or anything, and we are going to stay there for 2 days. So it's not very expensive, even though we've got the money. It is actually only 366 simoleons. We have all arrived, and Neve is in such a good mood. She is on an adventure from sensing adventure. Take a deep breath, smell that, that's the smell of adventure. And she has also got a new memory from vacationing, which I love that. So this is our little campground. There are only 2 tents, so I have no idea how we're actually going to share this. But I think, Neve, why don't you come and actually cook some breakfast for us? So, I mean, there's only really burgers that we can cook on this. Is there anything maybe around the... Well, there's not really anything we can camp around the campfire. We've only really got this grill, so maybe we'll just have to grill something normal. Why don't you do some grilled fruit, actually? Light the fire, keep us warm. It is actually, it is fall, it is autumn, so it's going to be winter tomorrow, so they might be a bit chilly, but, you know, teenagers don't feel the cold, so they'll be fine, I'm sure. And it looks like the camp ranger. Is this a camp ranger, or is this just a random man walking around? This is just Mortimer Goth coming to say hi to our toilet. Great. Oh no, he is our forest ranger. Mortimer Goth is our forest ranger. Okay, love that. We're all having some grilled fruit together. We're having a bit of a chat with Megan, who we've learned is outgoing, good, and a genius. Love that so much. We'll have a chat with Layla as well. So I'm not actually going to be controlling any of them, other than Neve, of course. So I'll be interested to see how we get along. What they get up to as well. But oh my gosh, Megan, why don't you change into something a bit warmer if you're that cold? Or just warming ourselves around the fire at the moment, and then I think we might maybe come and play some horseshoes with our friends. We have got another lot that we can explore as well, and we can go fishing, and we can go on a hike. I think we can appreciate this. Love that. I've not really played with outdoor retreat since forever, so I'm looking forward to giving it a go. There's also a little yoga mat over there, but for now these 4 are going to do some horseshoes. It'd be nice to kind of just spend some time chatting with our friends. As we know, Neve does have a little bit of a crush on Noel. She is not planning to do anything about this at all, because they are best friends, and she is kind of unsure how he feels about her, and she doesn't want to do anything to kind of jeopardize their friendship, so she will not be making any any moves on him. You do have to remember that they are teenagers though, so she's not necessarily gonna always do the right thing. Which obviously if you like someone, you should tell them, but she's supposed to be a 15, 16-year-old girl at this point who has a crush on her best friend, so she's never really felt this way before, so she doesn't know if she does actually like him or if this is like a normal feeling, how you feel about all your friends. She doesn't know, she just knows she quite likes him, and like, okay Layla, chill out. So yeah, she is probably not gonna do anything about it. She just doesn't want to risk her friendship with him. He is her like best friend forever, and she doesn't want to like, yeah, so they are best friends. She doesn't want to risk anything like that ruining her friendship, so she will probably try and ignore those feelings, even though she's decided to spend a whole weekend with him. But she's got her other friends here to help her as well, hopefully distract her. But yeah, at the moment she is like, I do like him, but I don't want to do anything, I'm too scared. So she's not gonna act on that crush. That is not what this weekend is about at all. It's kind of the complete opposite. Does this game ever end? They have been playing for like 2.5, maybe even 3 hours by this point, so I might cancel it off in a second if we haven't finished it by maybe midday. But she is very excited that apparently she did really well at that. All of our friends need the toilet, so I might have to, okay, Noel's going to the toilet anyway now. So I think in a minute, once they have finished, Neve is going to take the opportunity to have a chat with her cousin Layla and kind of fill her in on her thoughts and her feelings about Noel. Neve has asked Layla if they can go have a bit of a chat, so they are going to head over to a bench away from these two. They're just like, look, we just want to go have a chat. It's about our family. It'll be fine. Don't worry. It's nothing to worry about. They just don't want anyone to hear them. So they are going to come and chat on a bench. I don't think it's too far from their campsite. It's just up here actually. I set it up. Which one is it? There's so many benches. I have no idea where we are. I think it was just this one actually. So they are going to come and have a chat. For some reason she's feeling tense, even though she doesn't have the materialistic trait. But we are going to have a conversation with Layla. And we are also going to come and confess maybe to daydreaming about our crush and be like, look, I have something I need to tell you. And I actually think I might have a bit of a crush on Noel. And Layla, how is she going to take this? She's like, look, I actually think I might have a crush on Noel. She's like, oh my gosh, I had no idea. Hadn't expected it at all. You hide it really well. And Neve is going to maybe ask her cousin for some advice. So we are going to come and we're going to come and whisper about our crush and be like, what do you think I should do about it? I'm really scared about messing anything up. I don't even know how he feels about me. And Layla's going to say, look, I don't think you should risk anything, especially at this point. You're young. You've got the whole of the rest of your life in front of you, and you really don't want to lose a friendship over one silly mistake as a teenager. You've been friends for so long, and it would just be such a bad idea, I think, to risk it at this point. Maybe give it a little while and see how you feel later down the line. So yeah, and Layla has decided to head off after giving Neve that piece of advice. So she's like, oh, okay, maybe I shouldn't act on it. She wasn't planning to anyway, but she kind of wanted to see what Layla's thoughts were. If Layla had said, yeah, go for it, then she might have gone, maybe I could use this opportunity to see what he thinks. But Layla's a big fat, like, no, don't do it at this point. Don't risk your friendship just for one little crush. You might not even like him really. So don't waste your time worrying about some boy, especially at this point in your life. So these two are gonna have another chat again, maybe about the same thing. She's like, have a look at these pictures. Look at all these other cute people that you could be with instead, especially because they've grown up together. Layla probably sees Noel as like some dorky kid. She's like, yeah, you don't wanna risk that. So not with him at least. So even though Neve's like, oh, but he is quite cute though, she does seem as attractive. Layla's like, yeah, don't risk it, don't do that. So Neve had noticed as well that there were some carrots over here, and she thought, these could be quite nice for some of my cooking recipes. So she is going to come and harvest these, and then she's going to head back to the campsite to take a bit of a nap, because obviously she didn't get very much sleep last night. So she is going to go take a nap in the tent. And I had noticed actually as well that Neve must have asked Layla about Woohoo as well, which is interesting, considering their conversation before. She's like, look, I don't even know anything about any of that. And Layla's like, well, me neither. I can answer some of it, but I'm not too sure about all of them. But anything I tell you I know is true. Don't go listening to any of those rumors. So Layla really does want to look out for her. She's not being like antagonistic or anything. She's just like, she doesn't want to see her cousin get hurt. And even though they're the same age, Layla is a little bit older, so she probably does see Neve there as more of a sister as opposed to a cousin. They have grown up so close. But Neve is now feeling satisfied from being on the same page about asking about Woohoo. So after asking another teen some questions about Woohoo, Neve is satisfied she received some answers. Neve might not have all the information yet, so it might still be worth talking to a trusted adult. At least the information Neve has received didn't come from a rumour. So she knows she can trust Layla, but she knows if she actually wants to find anything out about Woohoo, she needs to ask her mum or her dad. But yeah, she's not at that stage yet, don't worry. She is gonna actually come and take a nap, go to sleep. She is thinking about rock climbing, love that for her. But yeah, she is gonna come and take a nap for a little bit because these four do want to spend the night at the like proper campground. So this is where they are sleeping, but there are some nice like camping sites that well, there is a camping site I've placed. And they have planned to go spend the night there, so she is just going to catch up on a bit of sleep so they can really enjoy themselves. Neve is actually grilling some burgers for everyone now this evening. Oh, it looks like Noel's going to clean up the food from earlier, which is really sweet. She has woken up from her nap. It is 7 o'clock, so we're all going to have some food before we head over to the campgrounds. Oh my gosh, these burgers are absolutely massive. She's made some black bean and onion avocado burgers, which is super fancy. Actually, instead of grabbing a serving, we're just going to call everyone to the meal. So hopefully everyone is going to come over and grab a burger, and we can enjoy this before we head over. And hopefully there'll be like a little campfire, we can roast some marshmallows. We have arrived at the campground and Neve has decided to come and light a fire. We are going to add a log. And it looks like Megan's come over to join us, which is nice. We're going to have a bit of a chat with her. Let's see how she is doing. I will ask her about a day and see if she's enjoyed the vacation so far. Neve is just enjoying some time around the campfire with her friends. She is going to tell an urban legend of the mysteries of the statue to them all. Noel has decided he is actually going to go listen to music while Neve is here roasting marshmallows instead of telling her story. But here she goes. Oh, it was a bit hot. That's so cute, bless her. Was it nice? Was it a nice one though? Cozy campfire. Marshmallows from eating a marshmallow. Nothing better than a golden brown, perfectly toasted marshmallow. So, are you eating your... She's finally going to tell her urban legend, please. Finally, Noel's come back to finally hear our urban legend. Let's hope it's a good story, Neve. This is a classic campfire story. And there's also like a little viewing screen over here, so maybe we can come watch a film with everyone afterwards. I love this so much. It is a build by Roxy Sims on the gallery. So you should definitely go check it out. It is so cute. It's supposed to be like a little summer camp. But they've just kind of headed here for a weekend, and they're not obviously staying here. They're not like kids going to a summer camp or something. They are just enjoying their time here. It's very empty, so maybe they've not... I don't think they've broken, but I think maybe they're exploring it when it's the less popular season. But yeah, okay. She's not telling a story. She's just staring at Noel instead. This is not being subtle. This is not being subtle at all, Neve. Don't go get some of that. Why don't you all come and watch a film on the projector together? Let's come and watch a movie with everyone. Let's watch Moonlight Massacre 3, of course. Go watch a horror film with everyone. They're all just stood up watching except for Neve. Oh, there we go. Noel has sat down beside us. I wonder if he has a crush on us too, but isn't doing anything about it. That'd be super sweet. The film is finally finished now, and it is 1 a.m. And even though they are on like their little vacation, they probably should head back. Yeah, like they want to go to sleep. So we're gonna head back to the campsite, and they can all work out what the tent situation is like. I have no idea who's going to sleep where, but they'll make something work. Everyone is awake this morning. It is 9 a.m. and luckily our burgers are still okay from last night, so we're all going to have a burger for breakfast. Neve is not in a very good mood because she is hungry, but now she's feeling happy because she's got great company. And of course she sat with Noel, and these two are gone to sit over here. She's really not doing a very good job of avoiding this crush like Layla has advised her to do. So we might have to send Neve on a little bit of a hike by herself. He's literally talking about love. Oh my gosh. They're obsessing over something. That's fine. And maybe Layla's seen and she's like gonna come over and try and rescue her. She's like, look what we spoke about. Trying to give her like a little bit of a look. She's embarrassed. Maybe she's got like secondhand embarrassment. But yeah, she is now talking to Noel. So she's trying to be like, Neve, this is not what we said to do, remember? So Neve's like, yeah, you're right. Okay, I'm gonna go on a bit of a hike. So where can we... There we go. We're gonna go hiking for a bit. She's like, I'm gonna go on a hike, enjoy some wilderness, and have a think about what I want to do. Because she does still have this crush on Noel, but she's just trying to ignore it still. So yeah, this maybe wasn't the best idea. in hindsight for her to, spend a whole weekend with her crush. She's now feeling really energized from feeling invigorated by nature. So from hiking, she's really enjoying herself. She's used to exploring the wilderness, considering the fact she was always hiking with her parents growing up anyway. So this is something that she is used to, but she's enjoying a new sort of location for it. She's thinking how much her parents would probably love this. She's probably texting them now guys, you would absolutely love this. You should definitely come and check out Granite Falls one day. I feel like it would be perfect for you. So Neve is just really enjoying this hike by the looks of it, even though she's spending a lot of time looking at her phone more than anything else. And we might actually stop her and she might actually come fishing for a bit, because as I said in the last episode, she is actually really good at fishing. It is one of her talents, and she was thinking about how maybe she can use some fish for her ingredients. She got those carrots, maybe she'll get some fish as well. It's something to do, but she's thought, why not? While we're out here, we might as well make the most of the natural environment and give fishing a go. We have got a ranger come to join us by the looks of it, Ebony, so we might have a chat with her afterwards potentially, but she did not catch anything that time. That is fine. It was her first attempt, and there is a bear. There is an actual bear. So I'm going to see what our friends are up to actually as well. Let's see what they're all doing. So Noel is not doing anything. It looks like Layla is sat around the campfire. Noel has come to join her, and so is Megan. He might be telling a story or something, but now Neve is feeling really tense from being near a bear. Unbearable. No sim likes being around deadly animals, but this bear seems more annoying than threatening. Oh my gosh. It looks like Neve managed to actually catch her first fish. She caught a minnow. Excellent quality as well. Amazing. So I hope she's actually enjoying fishing right now. She's feeling energized. We might head back to the campsite and hang out with our friends soon. Oh, actually, maybe we could potentially go and explore the hidden grove. What is it? The Forgotten Hollow. I have no idea how to do that or where to find it, so I might have to look into it. I think maybe you even have to go onto the national park lot actually, so we might have to head back to the campground with everyone. So once I might let her get her fishing to level 2, and then we will head and see if we can unlock the forgotten, what is it called? It's not Forgotten Hollow, is it? It's the Grove or something. I can't remember. Neve has decided she actually likes fishing. Amazing, but the fish are too good for her in this area, so she has stopped. She keeps getting attacked by bugs. I probably should have got her some bug spray or something. But she is now messaging her friends guys, let's meet at the campground. I heard the ranger talking about some hidden area, and I want to go see if we can find it. So she is going to meet her friends at the campground where they were last night. Neve has told her friends that she overheard the ranger telling someone else about the deep woods. And Neve reckons that they can all go find it. So she is, there's just a random woman there, okay. She has found the entrance, and she is going to go and explore. And she's like, guys, I will go first. I will make sure that it's safe. She is adventurous after all. She's like, let's go have a look at what is in here. And so she is going to hopefully find her way in, and then she will invite her friends through once she has confirmed it's safe. So it says, exploring the brambles, surrounded by thicket, thorns, and danger most assuredly, Neve is left with only one decision, step forward or retreat. Well, she's obviously going to step forward. These three are all tied, so they're like, you go find that, we will go now. As Neve pushes through the foliage with intrepid courage, a bubbling brook emerges. Should Neve stop to fish? She probably should keep walking, but she's just decided she likes fishing, so she might stop to fish for a little bit and then keep walking afterwards. With toes dipped in the cool brook and a line cast in the water, Neve encountered one of nature's most fearsome fishing enthusiasts, Ursus arctus. Okay, but she has come out. She didn't get much luck, so she's like, right, I'm gonna try that again. I won't stop to fish this time. She just thought it'd be fun to maybe see if she could get anything extra from it, but she's like, look, I am not backing down. I will find our way through. So she has pushed straight back through while her friends are all they're all just taking a nap. They're leaving her to do it all, so she's still gonna step forward, and this time she will keep walking. Neve feels she is on the verge of finding something special, something to make this all worth it, but is quickly tiring. Should Neve take a quick nap or sally forth? She is going to sally forth. She is going to push through. She's like, look, I I had to stop once already. I'm not stopping again. I am going to find these deep woods. So Neve has navigated the nigh foiling foliage to discover a sacred cove in the midst of the forest, a cove containing a mysterious sim. Should she leave or should she travel towards the sim? She is going to travel towards the sim. And she has found the deep woods. Amazing. She is going to continue through. Neve has arrived at the deep woods now. She is going to call her friends over to join. She's going to invite them over. She's like, guys, I found it. You can come through. You can come find it. And look how gorgeous the water is over here. And there is also a little hut that she hadn't realised was going to be here. She didn't know anything about it. So we will have to see if there is anyone maybe wandering around that she can introduce herself to. But she is just inviting her friends all over at the moment. They're all coming over. And it does look like there's someone over here. So John Miller. So should we come and maybe have a friendly introduction with him? She wasn't expecting anyone else to be here. She thought it was some like secret secluded area that no one else knew about. So all of our friends are coming straight over, but she's like, I'm gonna go say hi to this random man, which I mean, I'm not sure I would recommend that Neve alone in the woods, but you know, I'm sure he's fine, I'm sure he's safe. She has good chemistry with him, but she is gonna have a chat with him. She's enthusing about herbalism with him. Even though I've invited them over, they won't actually come. Maybe they're too afraid. They're like, I know you're adventurous and brave enough to do that, but we might stay here and stay safe, so you just enjoy yourself. So her friends have maybe kind of ditched her a little bit, but that's fine. She might come over here and go fishing. She's decided she does enjoy fishing. She's like, this is the perfect opportunity. I'm going to say goodbye to this random strange man that I've just met. And she's going to go enjoy some fishing. And I noticed as well, she is feeling a little bit homesick. So as I say, she is still young. She is still a teen. She's enjoyed being away from home, but she is also still missing her parents and she does want to get home. So luckily tonight is her last night. We will be back home tomorrow. So she is going to make the most of it. She might stay here for a little while longer. She is now uncomfortable from the bear. She was mauled by a bear from the bramble patch. You can never be too careful when exploring the mausoleums and bramble patches. Oh my gosh. So she was actually mauled by a bear. That is not great. She looks okay though. But yeah, she is going to enjoy some fishing before she heads back later this evening, and she is going to enjoy her time with her friends at the campground again. She really isn't too good though. She never actually catches anything. She's only caught one fish so far, and that was earlier. But her needs are slowly going down, so when we arrive at the campground, we will get her to cook some food for everyone, grill some food. I'm surprised as well that we are on our second day and she has not yet had a high maintenance moodlet, which is quite lucky because we can't always make food when we're out at a place like this, but she would grill if she had to. But yeah, we will head back around shortly, I think, to do some grilling, but maybe it would be cool if she could catch a fish other than this minnow, which, I mean, it is good, but it's not huge. It's a fish so small it's best to catch other fish. So yeah, it is tiny, but she has just got another fish. Amazing. She got a walleye, which is 5.16 kilograms, so that is a bit bigger. It says this huge marble-eyed fish, a colourblind. Amazing! So that will be our dinner. She's going to grill some fish for everyone. So I think we might actually leave now. But yeah, this is such a nice little area. There really isn't like too much to do though, but it's cute looking. It looks cute. Neve has arrived back at the campground. Oh my gosh, she has caught herself on fire. She has burnt her arm. Please try and avoid that. But of course she goes straight back to the fire. Noel is not in a very good mood for some reason. Noel is feeling really angry. He is coming over to talk to us. Hopefully he's not mean to us. And Layla's feeling sad. Have those two had an argument or something? I'm not sure, but we are going to come and try and tell another group story. We're going to tell an adventure story. It says about Mighty Captain Flint, but we're going to tell them the story about what we found in the deep woods, and hopefully we can maybe cheer up Layla, who seems to be sad quite a lot actually. Megan is feeling pretty inspired. Oh, they're both happy now they're around Neve. I love that. But yeah, Megan is coming to join us, and she is going to tell them everything that she found in the deep woods and everything they missed out on basically because they were too kind of chicken to come through. But she is going to tell them the story. Hopefully it'll work this time. Hopefully she can actually tell the story. But then afterwards she is going to come and grill some of that fish that we caught. Oh, okay. She was started to tell the story, but then I think she got embarrassed and decided to stop and go grill instead. And Layla's ran away. I don't know where Noel went, but Megan's still here around the fire at least. Okay, nope, she's running away, but that's fine. Neve is going to cook some of the fish that she cooked. Hopefully it's the big one and not... No, she cooked the small one. Of course she did. I hope it's a big enough portion. I don't know why she kicked the small one when she had this big one here, but that's fine. She's going to make some fish for everyone this evening. Hopefully we can all come and enjoy that. So we'll come and grab a serving together. She is like their little chef. She's just cooked for everyone this whole weekend. But Layla's still really sad, bless her. I wonder what's up with her. Oh no, she did mess up the ending. It said, wow, that was terrible, and ending that bad shouldn't have started in the first place. Oh, she feels like she didn't tell the story very well. And luckily we have just started cooking because she is now feeling butthurt from sitting with a high maintenance trait. And for some reason, Noel has decided to go sit over there. So maybe he's frustrated or something with us because he was quite angry earlier. Maybe he was mad that we like ditched him for the day or something. But instead we're having a sit and chat with the girls, and he is over there by himself. But Neve, why? She's gonna go relax. I don't think so. I think maybe find a toilet quickly, and then we might swim in the lake. Like, I say lake, it's not huge, but we're gonna say this is the lake, and she might go swim in it, even though it is quite cold. It is officially winter now. We might potentially have a bit of a dip on our last night. It's their last night, so they want to enjoy themselves, do something memorable. So we might come. We're not gonna. Oh no, she's just too uncomfortable. Maybe when she feels a bit better. Neve is just having a chat with Megan, and we did learn that she is a green fiend, so she is probably loving being out here. And I'm not sure what she keeps running off to do. But Neve is a bit too uncomfortable to go swimming at the moment. So, and they will just keep running inside. Should we watch another film? I don't think I want to watch another film. These two are just sharing pictures. I love that. But yeah, there's so much that we can actually do here, but it's very kid-centric. So I was kind of hoping that we could maybe go swimming, but maybe we'll come back around the fire and maybe we'll come and play with fire or something instead to, I don't know, invigorate us a little bit. Neva's added another log and she is going to play with the fire now, which might be a dangerous move, but she's adventurous. She'll probably love it if there was a fire. But yeah, no, look at her face. Oh my gosh. Neve is feeling a lot better now, so I think we might take the time for a late night dip. We are just gonna swim. We're not gonna like skinny dip. They are still teenagers, so they are gonna go and enjoy a late night dip in the cool water. Hopefully they don't freeze or anything. We won't be staying out too late because they do obviously all have school still tomorrow. But we are all in the pool and we're having a bit of a swim, and we're wearing the same swimming costume as Megan. That's a bit awkward. But yeah, we're all just gonna have a bit of a swim together. Maybe we'll splash our friends, we'll call over. Oh, they're all freezing. Yeah, I mean, it is cold water. But I mean, it's exciting. We're not gonna stay out for long, don't worry. These two are already getting out. They're like, no, this is you can do all this, and we are not doing this. But yeah, I think we've actually got the same swimming costume on as Megan, which is a bit awkward, but that's fine. We're here just chatting with Layla instead. Those two were too, like, I don't know, too wimps to stay in the water. These two are just splashing each other. That's so cute. But we are going to head back to the campground now because it is 11:30 and they are pretty tired and they do still have school tomorrow. So we are going to head back. But oh, I love this little vacation they've had. But Neve is, Layla is now very, very tense. And they are both quite chilly. They're feeling it now. So we are going to head back so no one freezes. Oh, it looks like Megan and Noel have already headed back. Okay, that's fine. They were like, look, we will go back. You can join us later. But we want to get back. It's too cold. It's too cold for this. We have actually arrived back at the campground. She is having a chat with Neve. She's having a chat with Noel and these two are monkeying around. They are just so cute. But I don't actually think that went too well. I think she's still feeling a little bit awkward around him. But I just noticed as well, Layla is doing some yoga. I might send Neve to bed now as it is midnight and we're leaving at 6 a.m. tomorrow, so she needs to make sure she gets a decent amount of sleep. She did enjoy herself on her last night. The way she is looking at him, oh my gosh, okay. I don't know what to think of this because I wanted her to explore her like romantic options before she pursued anything with Noel, but look at the way she's looking at him. I think she might have to try and maybe distract herself from him in the next episode and see if she could flirt with anyone else because she really doesn't want to risk her friendship with him, but she does still like him, so she might think about seeing if there are any other potential romantic interests that she could pursue instead of Noel to try and distract herself from him for a bit. But anyway, I do think I will end this episode here. Thank you so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed this episode. It was something a bit different, but I had a lot of fun and I hope you all did too. If you did enjoy this episode though, make sure to leave a like and comment down below and let me know what you think. And if you haven't already, please do subscribe. It means so much to me and I will speak to you all in another video. Bye everyone!